this is going to feel weird. Good afternoon. We are the Man United Agenda. Good evening, good morning, wherever you are. Preview Manchester United versus Everton. Bit of a different one because it's a Sunday. It's just gone 1:00, and we play tomorrow, the late kickoff, but the only kickoff, Monday Night Football. It felt like the longest time, the longest wait between football games. Obviously, it felt many years ago where we had that tough, undeserved draw because I feel like we should have won the game against Tottenham, but it feels so long ago. I'm joined with Colin. Colin, how are you, kind sir?
I'm not bad, thank you. Yeah, feels really weird to be doing a normal show on a weekend because I'm normally doing a watch along. But yeah, no, I'm good, mate. I'm good. I'm glad that international football's gone, normal football's back. This extra day makes it feel like an extra week, but if as long as we get 3 points tomorrow, all's forgiven.
And that's what it's all about. And I think this is I'd say the advantage, obviously, us as viewers, as the fans watching, we're seeing all this carnage happen, games being played before we get to kind of touch the grass. That allows me to have a small touch upon a certain result yesterday. We're a Man United channel. So it would not be right of us not to kind of congratulate Nottingham Forest on their away 3-0 victory at Anfield to Liverpool. I would get out a really tiny small violin for the Liverpool fan and the Liverpool faithful, but we're not even going to do that. Colin, quick thoughts on that result?
What a fantastic result that is. We were getting so much stick from Liverpool fans going, how have you thrown away this lead against Forest? Bros, listen very carefully. You didn't even get a lead against Forest. So go sit back down in your armchairs and whatnot. And, keep going, Arnie Slot. Keep going.
Exactly. Or as I like to call him, Hank Schrader. Or as many people are calling him, Ten Hag in disguise right now. So, yeah. Chat. Steph is in the building. I have been hinting at more United Agenda content during daylight hours. Thanks, guys. See you at 1 p.m. while we are here. Again, as Colin said, it is weird, but hopefully we can do more of this because it obviously is a bit of a different feeling, different vibe. But obviously, we're here. We go. Super sticker. Thank you kindly. Appreciate you as always. Dermot is indeed the legend. Big day for Derm and obviously Tottenham. I believe me and Colin will probably be watching that with a keen eye. Low key, slowly behind under the table, fist pumping every Tottenham goal that goes in, potentially. So, every Arsenal goal that's going in. I should be saying every Arsenal goal. Yeah, we don't want that being made public, but I think we are rooting for Arsenal today. But keep it quiet. And then Steph, I believe in Cunha is out injured for tomorrow. Could Xerxes big chance start? So on that quickly, I believe there has been some extra news that's come out to say Cunha might actually be okay. I've read that. So obviously, let's just get to the chase. Apparently, he was meant to go to a Christmas light event yesterday, and it turned out that he would not be doing it. He would not be available for it due to a injury that's happened during training. We're United fans. We're quite selfish. So if it means he's missed a event, but he's going to be playing tomorrow, by all means, I really don't mind it. If he's not up for it, he's not up for it. It's been very cold in Birmingham. Colin, your thoughts on the whole Cunha fiasco? Are you bothered? Are you happy if he does play?
You know what? If he plays, yes, I'm happy because obviously we've seen Cunha is slowly getting back to why we bought Cunha. Driving it forward, taking players on, making them look like the ghosts, and they're not even there. So if it's a injury that's kept him out of going up to Birmingham to do a light switch on, then fair play.
There you go. I don't mind it at all. I'm very selfish, so it just makes us more more harder to beat. He's been very good for us this season. He's had a few off games, but ultimately, if you had to rate him right now, I'd say it's been a successful signing so far with him. Steph, don't worry, the 9 p.m. shows are not going anywhere. This is more of a treat these shows, if we do more in the midday period, as little stocking fillers, if you will, little stocking fillers to tie you over. So yeah, they're not going anywhere. The 9 p.m.s, don't worry, don't worry. Anyway, Everton, they're having an okay kind of season. They've made some good signings in Jack Grealish. He's kind of been touted as one of the signings of the season as it stands. He's gone off to a flyer. And they signed Barry Striker. He's not been kind of hitting the ranks that you'd assume so far. But typical Everton team, they don't concede too many, but at the same time, they're not scoring too many. Um, I'm, I'm, I was going to say I'm quietly confident. I'm actually going to go into this game and kind of say that we're going to perform very, very well going into it. What are you thinking? Initial thoughts?
Yeah, like you said, they're not really conceding a lot of goals. I mean, the most they've conceded in the last couple of games were three, and that was Spurs who put three past them.
Yeah.
But it's been average of twos, hasn't it?
Yeah, and we get out the form. Obviously, the last five we've not lost we've not lost in five. Their games kind of been a bit hit and miss here and there. So obviously, as you say, that they won against Fulham, but Fulham haven't been the greatest. A 1-1, got panned by Spurs, but then we went to Spurs and kind of gave them a run for their money. And then obviously Man City and then a Palace win. I don't really. I'm starting to fall into that bracket of thinking of us now rather than the opposition. And it's been a very long time since we've kind of had that feeling, or I've had that feeling at least anyway, where, how are they going to play? How are they going to play? If they play bad, we can capitalize. Well, no, I'm starting to kind of feel like now we play our game, we can pretty much beat anyone as it stands. I'm guessing you're probably feeling that same way.
Yeah. I mean, last season, obviously, I was looking at, like you said, the opposition teams going, "Oh, if these players play like this, we're going to get hammered." But I don't have that intent anymore. I look at our team, look at who's available for us, and it's like, yeah, this team we have, the Emblemos, the Cunhas, Ahmad playing on right wing back, all these kind of stuff. I'm looking at them going, we could absolutely walk this game if they all turn up. It's so good to actually look at Man United and recognise Manchester United again.
Mm-hmm.
Not a case of, oh God, here we go again every single week.
Yeah. It's bang on. It's bang on, and it's it's refreshing. It's refreshing again, and the fact that you can call on the bench now. If Cunha was out, I was straight away thinking Xerxes, Mount. So it is quite refreshing to think about that. Steph in the chat laughing at City and Liverpool is all well and good, but we've got to beat Everton tomorrow night, and ultimately that's bang on the money. Man City, they lost. Liverpool, they've lost. We need to do our business now. And is it added pressure for the lads? It absolutely is. But this is it. This is hopefully where we can turn a corner. These are the type of games where, again, in the past, we'd be the last ones to play and we'd buckle under the pressure. And it's down to the lads. It's down to Amram. It's down to him to get the best out of the team. And he said some really, really good stuff during the international break. Derm, quick question from Derm. You guys, what your thoughts on no day? I'm guessing no games on the Boxing Day games. Well, we are playing on Boxing Day, so we're the only one as it stands against Newcastle. So I will be going to that game. So as a traveller, in terms of going to the game, it's a late one. I wish it was a kind of the fixture was brought forward. So I don't mind it. Quick one from you, Colin, on that.
Yeah, I mean, it's a bit of a weird one. I think we've got used to Boxing Day games, having football on all day Boxing Day. But I think it will help because that Christmas period is jam-packed of games anyway. this next month it's just a game after game after game after game after game. So I don't mind that it's not there. Give
Yeah.
them a bit of a break.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. And it's sad though that you know what? It's gonna be us. Where Man United, we would be the Boxing Day game. Of course, they've put us on Boxing Day, so everyone can get to watch the main event over that Christmas period on their Boxing Day when everyone's having their leftover turkey sandwiches. That's fine. We'll be the ones to support you. United Loader, thank you. I appreciate you obviously coming over from the TikTok from this morning. Thank you for joining. We deserve better. Good after. I'm gonna say good evening again. Good afternoon, kind sir. I called the City and Liverpool lost. Absolutely, Mr. B obviously in the chat. Thank you, kind sir. Afternoon, afternoon, afternoon. And Steph, even Ahmad could play right forward and then Bumo centrally with Mount left forward. If Amram doesn't fancy Xerxes, but that means Delo at right wing back potentially. And as soon you were reading all that and it felt really good. And then you mentioned Delo and my heart sank. My heart sank. My heart sank. But that does bring us on to this week's obviously starting 11. It was my turn, I believe. So I'm gonna try and not butcher this. I think I nailed it the first time when it was my goal. So I'm assuming I will just go ahead with this, and I will be giving you what I would like to see be played against Everton tomorrow. Here we go. Real's predicted 11. Wah, wah, wah. Okay, starting off in goals, obviously, safe hands himself. Lemons, 31. Love to see it. It's been incredible since he's joined. Onana is a distant memory. Yarrow, obviously, I'd like him to start playing a lot more. I want him to solidify his position in that back three. Yarrow. Delit, a.k.a. Delightful, a.k.a. potentially the best centre-back in the Premier League so far this season. Gabriel, sit down. Luke Shaw. The caveat, the Butcher is back in training, so how long will Shaw keep his spot? I'm not sure. Oh, no pun intended. Dorgu, the Mandalorian, I want him to play. He keeps scoring from Denmark, so do it for us. Do it for us. Ahmad, right wing back. Obviously, he played centrally last game, but I think he will be going back on that right wing back spot. Casemiro, it's a weird one. He's been playing really, really well. A lot of talk surrounding his future, but he deserves to stay in that team. Next to Captain Magnifico, Mr. Hat-trick Fantastic on his international break. He doesn't go anywhere. Big performance from him. Mason Mount, he comes in. Obviously. No Shesko, no worry. Mount is in. And Bumo, our player of the season so far. October player of the month. Incredible. FPL lovers, can't go wrong. And then, wait, I did not put Shesko in.
You did.
Done me the.
You did.
I did not put Shesko in.
No,
I
you
did not
didn't.
put Shesko in.
It's
But
not.
yeah,
It's
no
right. It's
Shesko.
not saved it.
Yeah, no Shesko, no party. Don't worry, it's Cunha up front. He will be there. I think he's gonna. I'm hoping he'll be playing. But yeah, no Shesko. It will be Cunha up front. Callum, thoughts?
No, yeah, it's a good squad. Obviously, I would love for the Butcher to be playing there, but it's still too early for him. So yeah, Shaw's been solid next to Delit. We can't really criticise him. I mean, there's probably a shout for Maguire to play.
Okay. Yeah, but we'll be happy with that.
But again, I think the Shaw Delit partnership is probably better simply because of, and I don't really look, but the one player is Beto because he's got pace. That kid's got pace, and I think Maguire would struggle against that.
Yeah.
But the rest of the team's solid. I mean, you could potentially have, swap somebody out for Mainu, maybe, or maybe.
But he's still injured, isn't he, Mainu? I think he's still injured.
I think his knock's still not fully recovered. I think.
Yeah.
But you could push. I think somebody said it in chat. You could push Ahmad up to a 10.
Yeah. And then Delo comes back into the team.
Yeah.
So yeah, and it's becoming a bit of a meme. Obviously, Delo, this, that, and the other. Like, he still is a player for us, and obviously during this festive period, there are going to be times where he's going to be getting game time. He's not completely useless, but but we'll have to see how the players condition after the returning from international duty. And yeah, we deserve better. Cunha's fine. Mr. B Cunha is apparently fine. I think it was just a way to get out from doing the Christmas light situation. A quick one from me, what I'd like to kind of caveat and go into. I'm going to show you a squad here. Chat, one for you as well. I'm showing you a squad. Now, I just want a quick one. What does this squad mean to you? Like, what's the significance of this squad? Like, there's something quite significant about this squad in regards to the Everton game. What does it mean? Have a little think on it. Chat for you as well.
God, that's an old squad. David Moyes is in charge of us. Jesus.
Yeah. So this squad was played during a certain fixture, and obviously something happened in that fixture.
You're testing my knowledge now.
No? Chat, one for you.
I can barely remember what I had for my tea last night, let alone like.
But that basically it is an old squad. Like I looked at it and I'm like, what the hell? Like De Gea, Evra, Smalling, Vidic, Raphael, Giggs, Fellaini, who got kind of unveiled for some special award over the weekend. Rebel in the house. Rebel's gone with 2 times Everton players in Fellaini, probably elbowed someone. Yeah. Well, I'll kind of just break the ice. So the significance of this was the squad that we played the last time Everton beat us at home, which was in 2013. So a very, very long time ago. And the irony of it is that David Moyes was the manager.
Oh, yeah. Well, I'm not surprised, though. I mean, if you actually look, we've got Fellaini, who flings his elbows around, and Chris Smalling.
Yeah, exactly. But yeah, such a long time ago. It wasn't 4-4 draw in 2012 when we threw away Premier League City. Fellaini wasn't our player. But yeah, and obviously this is the head-to-head over the last few in the Premier League. So obviously a 2-2, 4-0. All the home games, seem pretty standard, especially of recently. So I'm not expecting anything different, to be honest. This Monday, I'm still very confident. And I think it'd be a really, really good opportunity for us to I believe we go fourth. I think we go fourth if we do get the win after all proceedings have happened over the weekend. So, if we can get that done, then there's again midweek European football for teams that we're not involved in. We've got such a good, solid foundation to go ahead, and especially during this Christmas period, we can start knocking off the wins. And maybe the chap with the hair, he might be starting to be able to look for barbers again, but we'll have to kind of get back into the swing of things. That's for sure. Okay. Yeah, go for it.
Yeah, I mean, like, obviously, I think we have a lot of discussions in the background, obviously, through our little chats that we have. We put up the fixtures, our next fixtures, and I said, I only expect us to drop 1 or 2 points in the whole of the next couple of fixtures.
Yeah.
But to think like where we were last year, if we win this game, we're fourth, 1 point behind City, 2 points behind Chelsea. Obviously, let's not look at Arsenal just yet because we'll see what they do tonight. There's no point in me saying, we'll be 4 points behind. Let's see what they do against Spurs. I think this has to be a statement win. I don't think it just needs to be a win. This needs to be a statement win. We need to put 3 or 4 past them and be like, listen, we ain't Man United last year anymore. We're actually a cohesive team now, and we're going to make you work for it. Put the fear back, because everybody's been like, it's only Man United. Put the fear back into teams that when they're coming to Old Trafford, they are going to get battered off the pitch.
Yeah. Well, Mr. B doesn't agree with you. Steph, thank you. This caveats onto the next topic, which will be our predictions. Chat, I'd like you, if for those that are in the chat, give us your predictions for this game. Please, Manchester United versus Everton at home. Your predictions, please, if you will. And then, Mr. B, your expectations are too high.
Why are my
I
expectations too high? I don't get this.
Yeah, neither do I. Neither do I. Mr. B, our recent performances. I think I get it. I get the trauma from last season going into this season. We're a different team now. I think it's safe for us to say, we can go into conversations and say we're a different team now. No, we're not the force we used to be, but we're most certainly not, a whipping team anymore. We can go home. We were at home, by the way, Mr. B. Don't forget that. Colin, I completely agree with you. I absolutely completely agree with you. Like I've got no concern about this game whatsoever. Whatsoever.
No.
Mm.
But this is what I'm saying. Like, if we look at last year compared to this year, yes, we threw away what should have been a victory against Spurs. 100% threw that way. But look at how we played against Spurs last year. We were awful. And we actually dominated them for 87 minutes of a game.
Yeah,
We still need to figure out that last little bit. I get that 100%. But we are now able to dominate teams. We're not
yeah,
just getting dominated anymore.
yeah, yeah. Bang on, bang on. And again, I generally think we're gonna see that over the on Monday. Okay, chat. Those that are part of the channel, a new feature to the show is coming and it's here, and I'd like to kick it off. Starting the Man United Everton game, and that's score predictions. And we deserve better. You've timed this perfectly. We deserve better. Impeccably timed. So we deserve better. You've gone with a 3-2, a 3-2. So I'd like to get the panel's score predictions on the screen. So score predictions column. You've gone with a 4-0. Your thoughts on that? Give us the reasoning behind the confidence. You kind of
Um,
elaborated it pretty much already, but
yeah,
four.
we're at home. We are doing very, very well at home. Everton aren't doing the best whilst they're away from home. I think we are going to put down a stamp mark performance tomorrow. Put a few teams on notice saying, listen, this is what you're facing when you come into Old Trafford now. We ain't United. We're not the same United as last year. This is what's happening now. So, yeah, I've gone with a 4-0 win. We've beaten 4-0 already. Ruben Amorim's first game was 4-0 against Everton. So, why not do it again?
Bang on. Bang on. So Column's gone 4-0. Yaba has gone 2-0. Solo, it's gone 1-1. Predicting a draw for our faithful Manchester United. I'm not too sure about that, but interesting. Mr. B, obviously, in the chat, it's gone 3-1. Rebel 2-1, and then myself aligned with Rebel's thinking and thoughts on this one. Even though I'm saying I'm very confident, but I've gone with a 2-1. But I think it's not going to be a panicky 2-1, And even now, to be honest, as time's gone by, you've taught me into thinking that I want to change my prediction, which I won't. Once they're locked in, they are locked in. So this is it. It's 2-1. So chat, we deserve better. I hope you're still there. What we'd like to do is each week, the panel and a member of our subscribers and our members fans, we'd like to pick one of you to represent obviously the subscribers and the members each week. We deserve better. I'd like you to go ahead with us this week. So each week, each member will be able to give their prediction. So we deserve better. You've gone early, and I love that. So you've gone with a 3-2, and a part of that is the rules. So each week we're going to tally up everyone's results, and it will be 3 points for an exact score line. So bang on the money. I've gone 2-1. If it finishes 2-1, I will get all 3 points. 1 point if I've gone, for example, 2-1 and it finishes 3-1. Well, I've predicted correctly that we would win, but didn't get the exact score. And then obviously you get nothing if you're incorrect. So we deserve better. You will be representing your score this week for the subscribers / members. And then obviously each week we will come back to this and it will be a tally. So obviously it's game week 12. We should hopefully be able to continue this throughout the season. And then ultimately at the end, we'll have that defining winner, and maybe potentially one of the panel, the loser, may have to do a forfeit. Rebel would love to see someone do a forfeit. He loves a forfeit apparently. So yeah, that's locked in. So obviously take some time, get your analysis in. Don't just fling out random predictions, because we're not about that. This is intense stuff. You need to be getting your points up each week. And yeah, don't do a solo and start predicting that Man United are going to start drawing games, because you're just out. You're completely wrong. You're completely wrong. But yeah, that's the predictions. We're locked in. The only thing left is for the lads to go and do their business tomorrow night. I am looking forward to it. Colin, any quick last words from you before we kind of depart?
Yeah, I know Mr. B's doing the watch along tomorrow because I'm not available. So please go support Mr. B tomorrow in the watch along. And Mr. B, I will take my apology letter when it finishes 4-0 tomorrow to United. I'll take it live. Tuesday night live. You can give it to me then. It's fine.
There you go. It is a different one. Again, keep repeating it. Monday Night Football. Obviously, we've got Leeds versus Aston Villa kicking off in half an hour, so we can sit back, relax, and then we've got the North London derby, which again, quietly, little fist pump under the table for Arsenal to do us a little favour. But will be incredible scenes tomorrow. I'll be there. So I'm looking forward to that one. It'll be a cold evening, I think. So it will be interesting. But yeah, I wish I could change my 2-1. I really do. I think it's going to be maybe a 3 or 4-0. I'm thinking along the same lines as you, Colin. But yeah, chat. Thank you again. If you're new, smash a subscribe, smash a like. Really do appreciate it. It does help support the channel. It's been very refreshing to do a midday stream for you. There may be more in the future. I think most likely there will be more in the future. But yeah, Amram, lads, come on, let's mash up these Everton toffees. Let's chew them like they're Weber's originals. Like, it will be fantastic scenes, and hopefully all 3 points. And then come Monday night, going into Tuesday, we are sitting in 4th position. But Colin, thank you, kind sir. Thank you as always. Chat, we deserve better, of course. Steph, thank you for being here. Anyone else that's popped in, thank you as always. And yeah, we've been the Man United Agenda. Good night. No, not good night. Good afternoon. Again,
Yeah, good
falling
afternoon.
into it. Yeah, falling into it. Take it easy, people. Bye-bye.